And then let's get the intro one more time. So who are you? What's your business? And then let's also get the...
So I'm Mike Sehzue. I former Army. I was an Army officer for 6 years. My business is Miseh Distilling. We are producers of Sangar Rum, which is a agricultural rum made in West Africa, in Liberia. So I was an Army engineer. First duty station was at Fort Stewart, Georgia, and I was also deployed to Iraq in 2005. It's one of those things, that I learned, right? You don't know what you're going to get into when you get into the combat environment, conflict environment at that. I was younger and growing up, my father would communicate with family back in Liberia because they were going through a conflict, a civil war at that time. So speaking to family there on the phone as a young guy, as a boy, really opened my eyes that not everyone is sharing the same experience as me, right? It shows that the world is a lot bigger than what I see right in front of me. We had projects where we built storefronts in the area. When those storefronts were actually online, people were selling. There's economic activity going on. There's marketplace going on. There's significantly less attacks. So that would make me think that to really make a difference, the very ground level is really economic activity. You start with that economic activity, you can then use that as a base to build on other things. We made a point to buy sugarcane from farmers. So to date, there's about 17 farmers so far in the area that we buy our sugarcane from. They grow it. We basically buy everything that they produce. They can do things for themselves or send their kids to school, things like that. I think people can identify with the story and identify with the fact that we're doing something positive. We're building lives, right? We're getting money into rural farmers that didn't have the opportunity before. Now we finally have our rum that's bottled and is ready to be distributed. The very next step is to introduce the product to distributors. This is really going to be about people talking to other people, saying like, here's this rum, this West African rum that you probably haven't had before.
Yourself?
How long is that
Basically,
And I think, being a part of being a city leader helps me do that. Introducing something to someone else helps me with my rum business. Now when I go to introduce somebody, to our rum, it's like, I've been there before. I kind of know what they're looking for. I know what makes a good event, or I know what makes a good pitch. Being a part of being a city leader in Bunker Labs helped me a lot with that.
We're soon, okay? Hi, sweet girl. Very busy with her show.
One day when the business grows to a certain extent, maybe it's a legacy thing where now then maybe my daughters will decide that they're going to pick it up, or maybe they don't do the rum thing. Maybe it's something else, right? And I can then give them advice on the things that I've done and not done, things I've done well, things I haven't done well, and hopefully that will set them up for success into whatever endeavor that they want to pursue.